Berta J. Come on into my kitchen with me today. I have a friend whose name is Liana Owens, and she asked me from my brown rice gravy recipe if I would do, please give me the chicken, the vegan chicken seasoning. My children laugh at that because, Mom, come on now. Vegan chicken? Well, it's a spice. It's a whole bunch of different herbs that we put together. I got this from my sister, one of my sisters. And I changed it a little, added some stuff, took some stuff out, but it's very, very good. When I get this all together, what I want you to know is that you can use this not just in the brown rice gravy. You can use this in any gravy that you make, or you could put it in on like beans. It tastes really good in beans. Vegetables, you could sprinkle it on the top. Just keep trying it on different things. It's very, very tasty. Lots of spices, lots of herbs. It's really good. Let's get started. The first thing you're going to use is nutritional yeast. Now this is, I just buy it in bulk and I put it in this jar, in this mason jar. And we need a half a cup. What I'm going to do, it needs to be smooth because it's very flaky. I'm going to put some of it in a coffee grinder and grind it up. And I'm just going to mix it up right here on this piece of wax paper. This is so fun. It's a coffee grinder. It's great by Cuisinart. Okay, it's done. Some of it is real flaky and some of it is going to be smooth. It gives vegans a chance to have a cheesy taste. I have a cup of nutritional yeast. And to that, we're going to add, I'm just going to go right down the line. This is turmeric, very good for you. It's supposed to be anti-inflammatory and all kinds of wonderful things like that. And you just need 1/4 teaspoon. And it also gives it color too. And then you need sage. Now sage is a really cool spice in that you need a whole teaspoon of that. I like it because when I was growing up, my mom, any kind of poultry that we had, that's why this works well as a chicken seasoning. She always put sage on it. Sage went into the dressings at Thanksgiving time, and so we're going to put a teaspoon of sage there. Next one is a teaspoon of thyme, and this one, you know what else? I could probably, if I like this so much, I'm going to put it right in here. Okay, let's try it a little bit more. It's not grinding up that much, but it looks a little bit better, so here we go. Next one is marjoram. That mellow, I was telling you, it's a very nice spice, and I put it in all my soups. They don't all taste the same, but depending on how much you use, marjoram is really good, but it also tastes good on chicken. It also tastes good in vegan cooking as well. So with marjoram, we're going to use another teaspoon. Now we're going to go to parsley flakes. Parsley's one of my favorites, so I'm going to use a tablespoon of that. Kind of a heaping tablespoon. Put it in your hand and crumble it up a little bit. Granulated onion, I'm going to use 1/2 tablespoon. And that's 1.5 teaspoons. But I found these teaspoons that actually had 1/2 tablespoon in it. And it's 1.5 teaspoons, and that way I don't have to mess up a teaspoon and 1/2 teaspoon. I just do one. There we go. And then do granulated garlic. Now this garlic is very strong, so I only use 1/2 teaspoon of that. You know what's so funny is every time I use this, I take this little thing off. Maybe I should just sit it in the cabinet without them, right? You live and learn. 2 more ingredients. One is 1.5 teaspoons of salt. You can use whatever salt you want. And you can cut down on the amount of salt too. I use 1.5 teaspoons. And then the last one, I use it for a little color, but I also like paprika. And I buy it in bulk, so I just put it in I wash out an old spice or herb container, and then I just put the label on it. But I use 1/4 teaspoon. And you are done. Everything is finished now. You could also put some pepper in here if you'd like. I have not put pepper in it, but I just thought of that. If you put a little salt, you can put a little pepper. So I put it on this piece of wax paper, and now it's all you have to do is mix it up. And then, after it's all mixed up, I'll show you why I do this. I've washed out another old spice container and peeled the label off, and then I just put the label on this one because it's going to be the vegan chicken seasoning. I'm going to sit it here. And then you just curl this up. Curl it in half. Make it really tight. And then you just pour it in. You don't make a mess. Put the lid on. And now you've got vegan chicken seasoning. Use it in your gravy, Leona. Don't forget. And I hope you guys will use this in other things as well. And let me know how easy it is for you, if you like it, and what you put it in. Make anything taste delicious, honestly. You can put it on greens too. I just thought of that. Put it on some greens, like your spinach if you want to, or your kale or collards or whatever. And enjoy it. Enjoy using a mixture that you've come up with. I want to do some more too, so you can see that you don't have to go to the store to buy a combination of spices and herbs. You can make them yourself and put them in a larger container. You won't have to buy it so often. Okay, save yourself some money. Okay, so I hope you use it in lots of different recipes that you have. And let me know by leaving a message down below, subscribing. Let me know what you think of the show. If there's something that you would like for me to make, I'll give it a shot, okay? So I'm so glad you joined me today. Also, could you turn on the post notifications and you will get a notification every time I post something, okay? That'll be fun for you. Bye for now.